Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for the Merkava Mk.2B, Merkava Mk.1, and the UH-1C XM30, a fairly rare helicopter that has access to the unique 30mm XM140 cannons. It's the only vehicle in-game that has that, and this is a very, very fun vehicle to do in close air support. That being said, let's get into the stars of the show here. So we have the Merkava Mk.1 and Mk.2B. Of course, these will be coming to the Israeli Ground Forces tech tree when that comes out, likely in the next few months. And we already have a fair amount of tanks for it. As you can see here, the Mk.1 and Mk.2B are some of the more popular ones, but I've actually seen data mine videos, thank you, the European Canadian, that have shown that there are plenty of vehicles, it looks like, already in game from the Mk.1 through the Mk.4. And in this video, I would have included the Mk.3D. This is a very expensive vehicle on the marketplace, but unfortunately, it's just such a high BR compared to the 2B that it would just not allow these vehicles to be competitive. So the Mk.1 and the Mk.2B are fairly competitive in their own BR brackets, whereas the 3D would just kind of blow it out of the water. Said, there are some differences between these two vehicles, and in many ways this video is kind of going to be a kind of an early showing of what you can expect from the Ground Forces tech tree for Israel. Both of these have access to the M111 APF SDS shell, so that's 337mm of armor pen. Obviously it's going to be a little bit more effective at 8.7 BR than 9.0, but this only has access to night vision, whereas this has access to night vision or thermals, and it also has a laser warning system, but it also has a laser rangefinder as well as the Mk.1 does as well. So there's not a ton of differences here. There's slightly better armor with the Mk.2B. It has a slightly higher top speed despite having more or less just kind of a heavier weight to it. So there's a few differences, but again, it's very similar, and I think that's worthy of having that 0.3 BR increase. So that said, let's get into the gameplay. I want to show you how these things work. So one thing I don't think I mentioned about the Merkavas is that they both feature 4 MGs, one of which is a 50 cal and the other 3 are FN 6040 LMGs. These are or FN Mag 6040s, my apologies. And these are really good for taking out aerial targets, as you might imagine, and also okay for taking out lightly armored or unarmored vehicles. At this point in the game, around the BRs that this plays at, though, typically LMGs will not be able to pen any vehicle. There's hardly any open vehicles at this point as well, but the HMG is certainly nice. Occasionally you might run into an M18 for whatever reason. That does happen, but again, that's not all too incredibly common. So let's see, that's not a good sign. Let's go across this bridge, and my team is going to get wiped out. I can smell it already. They're going to get pooped on if it's not already happened. Got him! Got me a terms. Got me a terms. Heck yeah. Oh, and I got myself a kill assist from a failed Huey expedition earlier that I'm not going to show you guys because of how embarrassing it was. I mean, it was embarrassing. Actually, you know what? It wasn't all too embarrassing, but at the same time, because I was dodging shots left and right, my dude. But it's not really something I feel like is worthy of show, and as such I will not show it. Now I see that the Chrysanthema is up there, so I'm gonna wait and take it out in just a moment. There he is. There he was. That's what happens. That was the guy that took out my Huey Hog before. He is vanquished under the might of the mighty Merkava. It's actually a really good vehicle. I'm in a total up tier, by the way. I believe I am, at least. Which doesn't help because the Huey Hog is 9.3 BR. Okay, I got someone over here. Okay, he is assuredly going around. Come on. Whoa, Nelly, I'm gonna die. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, I got a hit. Come on. Oh, I got him! I got him! Oh, that was short-lived. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Wow. Okay, I guess Merkava time. Oh, man. Okay, got me. Oh, yeah. I think this is... Oh, I didn't save my buddy in time. Number one. Number one. Let's get into the next match. Woohoo! Okay, so for once we are kind of in a down tier. This is pretty good. I mean, even my XM8 is full cost for this, which is it's kind of alerting me to this being a down tier. So I'm gonna try to sneak around the. Let's see. Probably gonna try to sneak around the left side here, around this side of the river. Typically, this is where the more lightly armed and armored vehicles go. Typically, I mean, I always go over here using heavy tanks, but it do what it do.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Okay, I want to stay low. Gotta get low. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone over there. Okay, I'm seeing someone. Whoop. Okay, this is like landing a drone, man.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, oh yeah, you want some?
We are losing.
You want some?
Have captured a zone.
You want some, guy? You gonna get some. Trying to kill me. Got him! Got me a TAM kill. Okay. Come on, come on. This is not at all a reasonable loadout. Let me tell you guys, this is not reasonable, and I'm gonna die. But you know what? I'm happy I did that. That TAM was camping in his base, shooting at me that entire time. So that is not base camping. He was waiting for me. Anyways, let's get into some Merkavas. So I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of a YouTuber secret here, and this is probably the main reason why I do not publish much gameplay, outside of the fact that my gameplay quality is questionable, to say the least. That was a nice kill. But that said, it's because my last match, I think I'll probably edit it where the UH-1C gameplay, that one kill, is before this part. Anyways, so that doesn't really matter so much. That is the reason why, like, I mentioned this is because I said, okay, let's get into the Merkava gameplay, and, you know, you'd expect, hey, Merkava gameplay, it's going to be on the same map. Nope. The reason being is because, I mean, let me tell you guys, I don't know if it's just me or other YouTubers, but, yeah, this guy, I feel the exact same way. Basically, what happens is that there's a lot of matches that we have to play in order to do well, and to do really well, and get it on video. My best matches are never when I record them, which is unfortunate, to say the least. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Probably. Yep, I am a dead man. Maybe not, maybe not. Come on, Charlie 2. But, you know, yes, I got him. Or I didn't get him, but he got him. But, you know, it takes quite a bit of time to be able to get those specific matches where, you know, I feel comfortable releasing them. And typically, I don't like to get any less than 2 kills in a single gameplay clip that I show you guys, because otherwise it just looks funky, you know? And unless it's something where it's like a funny clip, or, you know, a helicopter or something where it's just like off the walls and it's like weird, there's no point, you know? And I just don't really have the time to continuously publish gameplay Ooh, 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 yes. I don't think... Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Okay, is this guy gonna notice me here? I can't show my face. Can't show my face. Can't show my face. Okay, he noticed me there. Anyways, I guess let's get into the Merkava Mk.1, but I'm gonna probably take the UH-1C out of my lineup because I'm getting too big of up tiers with that thing in my lineup. Okay, I hear a jabroni up here. There's at least one. Man, these guys are getting stomped out. Oh, is he even dead? Nope, he's not. Now he is. Heck yeah, son.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Get it right. Get it right. Heck yeah. Okay. That makes up for some of the poop that I've been dealing with for the last like 20 matches. Oh man, it's just been awful. Like, it's just been steadily just doo-doo. Okay, we got ourselves some jabroni. Some Jabroniheimer up here. Nah, I think he's dead. No, he's not dead. Let's see what we got. I don't have any thermal, so this could be an issue. Oh, got a BMD4. Really, man? That's all you got? That's it? Was this guy? He had an assist. How was he over here? Whatever. Anyways, no. At this point, I think the match is probably going to be over. But, you know, I'll try to maybe, like, do one more match, see what we can do. You know, and you know what? I'll make it a Merkava Mk.1 match because you guys have not seen much of this. And, you know, for anyone watching, I don't want this Merkava Mk.1 and Mk.2 video to be basically all Merkava Mk.2 because that's ridiculous. You know, that's just absolutely ridiculous. So let's get into some Merkava Mk.1 and see what we can do.
Attention to the map. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Okay. Also, ooh. Oh, baby. Okay.
Attention to the designated grid.
I figured. Okay, we got ourselves some jabronis. Left, right, and then some. Merkava Mk.1. Here we go, guys. Okay, I'm doing a good old flank and spank. Is that an enemy tank? No, that's a tree. Common misconception. Okay, it looks like the tank that was hidden by the smoke is gone. We have ourselves a BMP2 in the back. In the back. Is that an enemy vehicle? That is. Was an enemy vehicle. TAM-2IP. Great vehicle. That's a really good vehicle, actually. I love the TAM-2IP. I cannot say enough good things about it. In fact, I mean, it's one of my favorite vehicles. The only problem I have with it really is, as one might imagine, it does not have thermals. Which is, in my opinion, a pretty big problem at that BR. Actually, it doesn't even have night vision for the gunner. Which sucks. Like, that really sucks. Okay, so I've pushed totally behind enemy lines in a Merkava. Got him, kind of. Sorry, man. Has he given up? He kind of did. Okay, I got some guy. Oh, buddy. Ooh, buddy.
Attention to the map.
Ooh, buddy, come on. Oh, yeah. Did not mean to... I don't want to poach at the enemy base, though. That's not my thing. Never been my goal. Will never be my goal. But I'm now sitting here, helpless. So let's see what we can do. I'll tell you guys what, man. This thing is a lot... Well, I won't say a lot slower, but it's noticeably slower than the Merkava Mk.2, as one might imagine. I mean, it's just a general downgrade, or better said, I'll be positive. The Merkava Mk.2 is a general upgrade over this. It has up to 6 grenade launchers at once, whereas this is single fire. Now, in many regards, a lot of people will prefer that. So I believe this has more grenades that you can fire. However, the Merkava Mk.2 has it where you just get like a whole bundle of grenades firing at once, which is really nice in its own way. Plus, it has more horsepower. It's got a higher top speed, which is a combination of the horsepower and a different chassis or suspension, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, cresting the hill. Let's see what sort of bad guys await on the other side, and I'm sure there will be plenty of them for me to squash or harm in some general way. Or be killed by... No! I'm capping! Ha ha ha! Yeah, the Merkava Mk.1 is not that slow. Okay. Got some jabronis trying to kill me. I can understand why. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Train drives have been damaged.
Just a little more. That's all I want.
Allied forces have
Cap the base. Okay, I see a jabroni there. Uh-oh, come on, give me a few more seconds here. That's all I... He's dead! He's dead! He's dead!
Well done.
Heck yeah! Okay, I'm still alive, guys. Okay, I may as well be dead, though.
The weapon has been damaged. The weapon has been damaged.
I can't see jack doo-doo. All I saw was that he was up there somewhere. Nope. Oh, I don't even have fire extinguishing equipment. Okay.
The loader. He's unconscious.
Come on. Come on.
Right track's been destroyed. We can't move.
Yeah. Come on, give me some revenge. Okay. No revenge. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Again, tell me what I can do to improve my, at this point, mediocre gameplay. It does not live up to the rest of my channel. Please just let me know. Either way, again, thanks so much. I'll see you guys all on the other side. Take care, everyone.